So we got a mixed group in here, so I gotta kind of explain some of this. If my knee is underneath him, or if it's like this in front of his hip and he comes forward, my knee can hit his hip and turn him. Okay. Also, if he's like this, I can. It's harder, but I can still lift his weight by moving there. If Levi's knee takes the inside space, I no longer can lift him, and my angles change. It gets harder to dogfight. My head is on the opposite side of my underhook, so now it's not as good for me. Levi's also closer to turning in pass, well that too, but also turning in pass. Like he's starting to gain advantageous space. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm gonna try and be, when I'm here, I have my feet locked as well too. Not my feet actually, my tib fib. So I'm here like that, and my ankles are crossed. If my feet are crossed, Levi can sprawl through that, and I'll be able to have my legs broken. He can't sprawl through the ankles being crossed at the tib fib. Okay, so I'm gonna really concentrate on this arm. Why? Because I never, ever want this dude to grab my head. If I sit up like this, Levi's gonna grab my head. That way or choke. You know, like this is, you think you can come power up through it. There's dart, skater, guillotine options for that guy. So I'm concentrating on him here. I prefer, you can grab like two arms up like this, but I feel like Levi could swivel in Levi, like he can do stuff like that. I like to grab here, right? Especially if he's like maybe in the free phase air, like here I'm like grabbing one arm and trying to push. Okay, if his hand's on the ground or something, maybe cool. So I'm gonna grab as low as I can. If I ever have the opportunity, I'm gonna grab half wrist, half hand, because it's harder for him to wiggle out. Here he can wrist fight out and stuff like that, and then gain a top dominant grip. So like if I can, I'm gonna grab low, then maybe I'll grab a little bit higher, and I'll block like this. The main reason is because I just want him to not grab my head and concentrate on this side of my body. But the truth is I want this underhook. Even if he's not giving me any space, once his hand hits the mat, he gives me the underhook. Now this means that he can't connect his hand. But if I just come down low like this, Levi can also choke, but he'll backstep. Everybody wants to get all leg lock happy these days, and he's gonna backstep. So my entrance is gonna have to go from his hand to here like this. So I'm super deep, I'm on my shoulder, my head went super low. You notice my elbow goes towards his head. So I'm like throwing his body up. So now I blocked him from backstepping, and I'm too low for him to Darce choke. He can't even reach his head around my head, or arm around my head for a guillotine.
I feel like I'm off balance.
Okay, so I start here, okay? I could even be here like this with the shin shield or whatever, it's okay, right? And then I don't have much tilt sweep with my leg being up though, so I'd have to have my foot on the ground. But right now, since I told you guys to go here, I'd rather have you come here, okay? So I tilt him, he posts his hand on the mat, you see that? Now Levi, if you notice, his bicep is touching my ribs. So I don't have space to be like this. So I'm gonna pummel with my elbow. All right, I'm underneath. So now that I'm all the way underneath, I'm gonna switch my feet, hook his leg. I do not need to go all the way to here. Sometimes guys got the super slide, right? Slide out. And it can get real difficult, even though there's things to do, it just kind of causes problems for me. So I'm okay with him being like this still with my knee. See how his knee's still caught? I'm okay with that. I have the torque, I roll him over, I'm right here. I put his legs all the way facing the other way. I'm not trying to attack Levi like this. There's a knee bar and stuff like that, but my arms are a little bit off. Elbows flat and flared, not here. Elbow goes boop, and I'm out like that. Now I can, all right, start to pass his guard. Again, I'm here in the knee shield. I go to tilt sweep him. Boom, I have more space here, so this time I can shoot my hand instead of my elbow. And then I'm gonna shuck him. And I go underneath, and I go all the way down around his hip bone. I'm not up here, and I'm certainly not doing this. I'm here, and I'm lifting my elbow. Switch my foot to crank his leg. Toes are engaged on the mats, and I turn with my feet. I'm bridging. Flare my elbow right now. So it's super wide. Bring my knee to him. Lift this. Boom. Now I got a strong side control. My shoulder pressure's in his diaphragm. My head's too high. Your head's hot down here, he's gonna head deflect and start pushing my head and doing all that. When my head's here, it's harder for Levi to do that. Does that make sense? And then just let go, because I landed, you can pass or whatever, but then just let go and let the other dude go. Back and forth, okay? Ready, set.